What's going on, guys? Ernest here, back at you again with another video. And today we're going to be reviewing the Shane O'Neill by Nike SB. So I've skated these shoes for probably about 2.5 months. This is what I've had. I actually recently stopped skating these probably about 3 weeks ago. But this is what I got. Pretty good shoe, long lasting. I really always wanted to try this shoe. Ever since it came out, I've always wanted to try it because it just, like, the construction of it, like, it's kind of similar to a slip-on. Big one-piece toe, right here. Very minimal design, and of course the color, because I love black shoes. The soles stood up for a really long time. It started to get flat right in the kind of like the ball in your foot area and the toes. As you can see, it's kind of gotten flat. This is my push foot right here, push and flick foot. Well, excuse me, just my flick foot, really. My other foot is the push foot. But that's my little ollie mark right there. These shoes, honestly, they took a really long time to finally, like, blow out. This didn't really happen until maybe like towards the end of those 2.5 months, maybe like a week, the last week of those 2.5 months. That's really when that hole started to appear. That's typically when I usually kind of start looking for more shoes and try to get some more, when that hole starts to happen, because, like, I just don't like my grip tape touching my feet. I do not like having, I don't like having holes. I don't like having to feel my board on my feet and having the grip tape, like, scrape the skin off my toes and whatnot. Like, I do not like that. So that's why I try to just, once they starts to get holes, it's either two things for me. Once they either get holes on the side, like on the upper or at the bottom, that's usually a telltale sign for me to go ahead and toss them. But they held up really good, though. They held up really good. Nikes are I'm not gonna lie, Nikes typically last the longest. Out of all the skate shoes that I have, Nikes usually last the longest, honestly. So even though I may not necessarily agree with I guess kind of the politics or whatever, but my personal opinion, Nike does, they know how to make a good shoe. Because honestly, like, out of all the skate shoe brands out there, core or corporate, Nike by far has the longest lasting shoes, in my opinion. These ones were kind of different. I don't know if these were like some kind of like special edition or like part of a pack or whatever, but these came with like wool on the inside, so it was almost kind of like a winterized. It was almost on par with, I guess, like a winterized version or something like that, because it had the wool on the inside of the shoe. Like, even the sole is covered in like wool. It's kind of odd. I've never seen like a skate shoe like that before. So while we got the sole out, I'll go ahead and show you guys. This is the sole. As you can see, it's pretty not pretty weak, honestly. I would not recommend this shoe if you like to jump down big things, because you your feet are in for a world of pain because this is not gonna do much of anything. But it's got this this little patch of zoom, this little zoom air pocket thing. Um, but I mean, like it's still like, you know, like you jump down anything is gonna hurt, but dude, like this is if you're thinking about getting these shoes and you like to go big, but you just set on having these shoes, go get some bigger insoles. Like, just go online and go get some aftermarket insoles because this is not gonna do it. Like, your feet are gonna be in so much pain. Like, like for real. But it's a good shoe. It's a good like low impact shoe. Like if you like skating transition or like rails and stuff like that, or like ledges, like really like low impact stuff, not necessarily like taking impact, just good like low impact skating. This is probably pretty good, you know. And it's very it reflects on who the shoe was designed for. Shane O'Neill, he's very like technical, you know, so it's like he needs that flick and, you know, to be able to feel his board. So it makes sense. It makes sense why the shoe is designed like that, because of, you know, he's more on the technical spectrum of skateboarding. The sole is a herringbone pattern. This is the other foot. This one's kind of flattened out as well. But yeah, it's got the cool little fancy little rope laces with the metal end pieces. I thought that was pretty cool. The tongue is like this, I don't know what the material is called, but like it's like the material that they make like backpacks out of. Whatever that material is, that's what this tongue feels like. These shoes fit true to size. I wear an 11. These fit my foot perfectly. I would definitely say get your size, because they will stretch out. Like, don't get a size that's too big, because they're gonna stretch out pretty loosely. So that's pretty much that as far as like the sizing goes. But like I said, overall, this is a pretty good shoe. I got these on sale for $60. I think with like tax, I think it was like 65. I think like the full price of these is what, like 79, 80 bucks, something like that. Overall, pretty good shoe. I would definitely get these again. These were really good. Like, they really like surpassed like my expectations when it came to these, because I was not sure how this was gonna hold up, because it's like two different pieces, and in my mind I thought what was gonna happen is once you start wearing through this part, this stitch is gonna rip, and then this is gonna peel back, and like, because it's two separate pieces. It's not all like one piece. And where the stitch stops is right where your ollie hole would start to form. So I figured once you start wearing these in, the shoe was just gonna like banana peel like away from this part, and kind of just like separate and just peel up over time. But it didn't do it. It definitely like surpassed my expectations, like 100%. Like, I thought these shoes were gonna just like fall apart, like once they get to a certain to a certain point, but they held up strong. I will say that they definitely held up strong. So like I said, I would highly recommend, if you like low impact skating. I would not recommend if you like jumping down big stuff, because it's going to hurt. Unless you get some aftermarket soles, you can probably get some soles online for maybe like 15-20 bucks, maybe even cheaper than that, for real. But just the soles that they come with, man, like it's not gonna cut it, man. If you're trying to jump down stuff, just go get some better soles. Just get some better soles, or double up on the soles. I know some people who like put 2 insoles in their shoe. I wouldn't personally do it, because it's just like, I actually kind of like to feel my board. I like having that board feel. But also, I'm not really jumping out stuff like that for like big gaps and stuff like that, honestly. So it's really no need for me to have that. But like I said, really good shoe. 100% really good shoe. I would highly recommend this shoe to anybody who wants some Nike SBs, but don't necessarily want a big thick shoe. Somebody who wants like a thinner shoe, like on par with like some Vans or something like that. Or like, if you are a fan of the Stefan Janowski, you will probably love these. Like, if they ever made if they ever made another Janowski, I feel like this is what it would have been. Like, this is low-key like the Stefan Janowski too, just with Shane O'Neal's name stamped on it. But yeah, if you love the Janowski, you will probably love these. So highly recommend. I'm not gonna keep this video going for too much longer. If you guys like the video, show some love to the like button down below. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Thank you guys for the support. You guys have a great and wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.